Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we bring classic tales to life. Today, we're journeying into the heart of an old English folk tale, one filled with magic, adventure, and a very brave boy. So gather round and get comfortable as we tell the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, nestled in the rolling green hills of the countryside, lived a boy named Jack. He shared a small, run-down cottage with his mother. The roof leaked when it rained, and the wind whistled through the cracks in the walls. But it was their home. They were very poor, and their most prized possession, in fact, their only possession of any real value, was a skinny old cow named Daisy. Daisy was a gentle creature with sad brown eyes, and she had been with the family for as long as Jack could remember. Jack's father had passed away when he was just a baby, leaving behind a legacy of stories, but very little else. Ever since, Jack and his mother had struggled to make ends meet. They did their best, but their luck, it seemed, was finally running out. One morning, Jack's mother stood by the window, her shoulders slumped as she gazed at their tiny garden. A few wilting vegetables struggled to grow in the tired soil, their leaves yellowed and limp. It was a sorry sight, and it mirrored the feeling in her heart. She let out a long, heavy sigh that seemed to carry all the worries of the world. She turned to Jack, her face etched with a sadness that made his own heart ache. "Jack," she began, her voice barely a whisper, thick with worry. "My dear boy, we've run out of money. There's not a single coin left in the jar." She gestured toward the sad little garden plot. "And the garden's not giving us enough food to last the week. I've thought, and there's no other way." She paused, her eyes welling up with tears. "We have no choice. We have to sell Daisy." Jack's eyes widened in disbelief. Sell Daisy, his friend. He looked from his mother's desperate face to the old cow grazing peacefully outside, and a lump formed in his throat, but he could see the resolve in his mother's eyes. There was truly nothing else they could do. So, with a heavy heart, Jack took Daisy's rope and began the long walk to the market, not knowing that this journey would change his life forever. What happens next on Jack's journey to the market? Does he sell the cow, or does he encounter something far more magical? You'll have to join us for the next part of the story to find out. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this tale, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss the next chapter of Jack's adventure. We'll see you next time.